Hey, good morning there, guys. Good morning. Bon matin, as we say in French. Elton McFall here. Yeah, one of the earliest walking videos I ever done. It's like 7 a.m. Sunday morning, November 10th, 2019. And it's funny to look at the busiest part of old Montreal is like a ghost town. See? Imagine in the summertime, just this place right here. It's bustling with people, specifically tourists, and there's a nice old Chevy still working, 1990s model. This is Rue de la Commune Street, and I came down here to see if I could chase, so to speak, CN train 149, a daily departure from very early in the morning here. Now, you guys, you know me well. I live in Hochelaga, which is down that way, and therefore the Port of Montreal stretches all the way over there. Stretches like pretty much to the east end. So what happens is that usually in the early morning, the locomotives will roll around. They'll come get their load of intermodal stacked cars down there. They'll sit there a while usually and wait for the clear signal. But I don't see no train over there. Drag. So either they left, which I don't think they have, or they're not here yet. So that's okay. I figured, why not make a little walking video? The sky is sort of nice. The sun wants to fucking come out, but it's too much clouds, and that's going to be the story, I think, for most of the week. It's just cloudy. And maybe a snowstorm, actually, on Monday, Tuesday. So I don't know. Now they're saying 10 centimeters, probably just to be safe, because, you know, there's been times where these forecasters, they'll say, oh yeah, we're gonna get like fucking 40 centimeters of snow. We got half that, or half of 20, you know. And by the way, I should point out that before this became a major tourist trap, there used to be a lot of tracks around here. Like all this here was like literally the CN yard. I think maybe even CP as well. I think they might have shared with each other. I don't know, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So you had tracks even past this one, you know, going all the way to the river over here. And even here is, I think, is an indentation of where tracks used to be. So yeah, I'm gonna hang around a bit, see if those locomotives show up to get their load. I don't think I'll stick around after that, because I've done that before, where I waited like, fuck it, oh my god, an hour, 2 hours, minus 15. Really not fun. You see these structures right here? They've been here a long time. I know, because back in around, I think, 92, 93, I came down here with my grandfather. His name was Raoul. It was my mom's father, and he came to check out the classic cars with me. I think my grandmother came too. I'm not sure about that, but he really got a kick out of that. And I remember I got him like in a candid shot with this rare 60 Lincoln Premier. Like, ooh, baby. Hey, did they fucking drain all the water here? Look at that. Wow, I've never seen that before. See, that's why I like to make these walking videos, see things I've never seen. There's this gigantic Ferris wheel, which you'd have to pay me to get on there, because I think I've been on one that was stuck once. That's Beausecours Market, and I like this little tiki hut here. That's not particularly old, but yeah, it's really cool here, being here at this time of day. It's almost eerie, but I like it. Nobody's going to interfere with the production here. And this looks more like an Atlantic City boardwalk here, eh? With all these shops there, vendors. It's just emotion bringing you down. Da, 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 da. I got that song in my MP3 player. Do you know the Bee Gees? No, Bee Gees and somebody, Samantha something, I don't know. Oh, that's recent. That building here, though, this old warehouse, that's fucking ancient. That's probably been there 100 years, more than that even, probably more like 200 almost. You know, getting that cargo off the ships and onto the ships, and yeah, I don't know why they drained the water here. I wonder why they did that. What is the meaning of this? Yeah. Peaceful. It's peaceful. It's not the most beautiful morning, but it's not horrible. They did call today for 40% chance of flurries in the morning and rain in the evening. Rain in the afternoon, sorry, evening. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the things also that's changed, like a lot of things in this part of the city here in Old Montreal, is they actually put at the crossings for those CN tracks, since it is used every day, I don't know, 3 times a day or whatever, maybe more probably. They actually put up last year or the year before, they put up the, as you saw, they put up the signal lights there, the crossbars and all that stuff for safety, because there's just so many people down here, probably more than ever even, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, just schmoozing along. I mean, I'm thinking about my 3rd coffee. I just rocked a piss at the Mickey D's there because I had 2 coffees before I left, and I thought about getting another one. I'm like, no, Elton, wait, because sometimes you have 2 coffees a little too close to each other. It'll make you feel a little bit antsy, a little uncomfortable. It's almost amazing this is still here. This fucking building could have been knocked down, but hey, then again, as we say, built to last. I like this little part here that's repainted, and never really had a good look at this until now. I mean, when you're down here, especially in the warmer months, there's so many distractions. So many people, more people, and Americans, and Europeans, and Canadians from other provinces. But I do remember filming an early morning walk like this on a weekday. A couple of times, specifically, I think maybe about 6 months ago or so, give or take, and like, wow, it was just, well, okay, there's some advertising, eh? Mm-hmm. And, yeah, what the hell was I talking about? Pretty cool, eh? It's got that medieval thing. Medieval. Oh fuck, I think I hear locomotives coming. Yeah, I heard that. I think I'm gonna be in luck. Maybe I'm wrong. Pretty sure I know what I hear. Yeah, I hear something there. Oh yeah, and over here, might as well show you. I don't know if there's any left. Oh fuck, because of the time of the season, but this is where the rich folks bring their yachts here. Oh, there's like none. There's like 2. Those of you like boats, Oh, what the hell is this over here? Whoa, is that a tour boat? What the fuck is this? What's this scary looking beast? What the fuck is this? Jesus, Murphy, that's pretty spooky looking. Oh, it's a bar, I think. I don't know. It looks like a tugboat, actually. There's the Jacques Cartier Bridge, the Pont Jacques Cartier. Completed pretty much at the start of the Depression, 1930. Yepers. This is a good place to go rock a piss when you gotta go to the bathroom there, but again, there's so many people. Man. It's a little windy though. I don't like that. It's gonna be windier later. I think they said gusts up to 60 clicks an hour this afternoon. Ding 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 ding. Actually, unfortunately, it's not really ding 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 anymore, because any of these crossing bars and signal lights that why does it say ends? Oh yeah, because it becomes CP. Anyway, the lights, no, the lights are pretty much normal, whatever, LED, I guess, modern, but the bell is electronic. It's not mechanical. It's not the same sounds, Yep. I think one of the tracks used to be here. Oh, let's take a zoom there. A little partial view into the yard over here. There's a cargo ship right there. There's actually a bunch of intermodal stacked cars right there. I don't know, waiting to be taken away, waiting to be loaded up, maybe unloaded. I don't know. Je ne sais pas, moi là. Yeah. So I guess we'll just, I'll just meander a little more here. I intend this to be a really long video. You know, that sign needs to be replaced. It's got some age on her. Actually, yeah, you know, yeah, I guess I can go this way. Still think I hear those locomotives. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think I hear them coming. But I'm not sure. You know, there's certain things that sound similar to that. Really, I mean, fucking generators, electric motors. You know, because if I go this way, I'm not gonna have much of a view anymore. I think. Ah, fuck it. Let's go this way. On va aller par là-bas là. You know how old some of these buildings are, man? Like 300 years old. More, maybe even. There's a city truck coming there. Garbage. Yeah. It reminds me of a video I saw one time years ago on YouTube. It was some vintage footage of, I think it was something from Sesame Street. It's like, where does the garbage go? And it just show you, like in New York, like the trash coming in, the trash truck international coming, gas powered, fuck. They load up the truck and then they dump it somewhere at a site, and then it gets put on a fucking barge. And it gets put on a barge and sent to New Jersey, I don't fucking know where. And unfortunately, what's this cross street? Oh my god, this is the earliest I've ever smelled Chinese food. That's weird. I think it's Chinese food. No, Mexican. Maybe Mexican. Chinese. I don't know. One of the two. I can't figure it out. It smells pretty good, but it smells weird for this time in the morning. It should be smelling fucking bacon and eggs and toast and potatoes and beans. You know what beans are in French? Des beans. Yeah. Well, I don't know about them fucking trains, man. I don't know about that train. Now, you see over here, this becomes an elevated walkway. That's actually not old. I did walk that a couple of times. But going this way, coming to Old Montreal, walking from my place, it's about a 45-minute walk from my place. I've done it a few times. You know, well, let's just get a look again over here. Never forget this one time I came down here in the summertime, and what do I see come out of this underground parking right on this curve here? Couldn't fucking believe it. A 50s Prevost bus, a coach, painted as a Greyhound unit, which was being used, I'm sure, for some movie or TV production or something, since there are a lot of American movies that are shot here, you know. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, not the nicest morning, but could be worse, eh? So I don't know, should I wait for that fucking train, or what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go, kind of go around. I think I will go get a coffee at Mickey D's. Yeah. You know, and it was actually up here a couple of summers ago. What did I see parked not far from here? 66 Plymouth Sport Fury. Oh, baby. A true American gas-guzzling classic in its own right. Yeah. So anyway, if I hear that fucking train, I can just bolt down. It's just a short block down anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I can run like the wind, let me tell you. I can run like nobody's business. This is not old at all. There's this really cool overpass here. Sorry, this is the overpass I was talking about. Pardon me. Where that Plymouth Sport Fury was. 66. I think oddly enough, I saw another one that year, but a convertible. Actually, you know what? I think they were both convertibles. They made a lot of these cars. I mean, again, I mentioned that recently in one of my videos where I'm showing photos of my old cars I photographed years ago, and I'm like, you know, there's just the reason why there's so many photos I've taken of old cars. I mean, Jesus Christ, in the mid '60s, because those were the years where American cars were produced the most. I'm getting hungry now, actually, even though I had a bowl of Rice Krispies earlier. Hey, there's that Chevy. One of many vehicles, I guarantee you they're fucking crap compared to these. Because I've talked to a couple of mechanics and other people, and and I concur that some people would say that the last great year for any vehicles that were made was 1995. And one of the reasons why is because 95 was the last year that there's no computer systems on vehicles. Okay? So they're more durable. That truck is really rust-free though. That's pretty weird for around here. Look at this nice old building. Looks like 1940s, 1930s, 1940s design. Even the windows fucking look original, which is kind of weird in this day and age. Look at the charm, eh? Right now we're on the Rue St. Paul Street. Check that out. Look at this. How original is that, eh? Credit and Warehousing Corporation. Yeah, man. It's funny, see, like the last time, I remember when I filmed a walking video on this street, probably a couple of years ago. It's funny because in the summertime, this fucking whole street is swarming with tourists. It's just crazy. It's like fucking Mardi Gras almost, except with less drunk and vomiting and drug use and all that. You know? I didn't get a look at this fucking street. What's it called? Bonneau? Every time I hear that name, I think of, I had a client one time when I used to do house cleaning. Mostly for seniors, but not all seniors, and that was her name, Madame Bonneau. Lived near the Snowden area. Yeah. Well, I guess I might as well get a coffee and get some sort of a breakfast there at Timmy's, because Christ, I would go to fucking Tim Hortons, but they don't exist out here no more. Got replaced later on with a frickin' A&W, which I don't have anything against A&W, but I do against that one. That one was just terribly managed. I remember I was with my friend. He was so pissed. He was waiting like fucking 20 minutes for his hamburger. Jesus, Murphy. Horrible. Look at this. Is this beautiful or what? Charming? Charming. That's right, Montreal, always still the city with a European flair and history. Eh? Yeah. Okay, the wind's coming here, it's not too good. Walking nice and slow here. Set grain, desserts and coffee. Oh yeah, hence the name of this market over here, Beausecours Market. I like this. You know what? I tell you something. If ever I get up really early like that in the future, I'm gonna do more of these types of videos because it is fun. There's nobody around. It's like the world is mine. You know. And maybe you thought to yourself, why'd you get up this morning? Well, you know, when sometimes. You get up earlier than you thought, and I got this fucking stupid rash on my side of my foot, my ankle actually, and it was bothering me when I went to go take a piss there, whatever, at almost 5 or something, and I couldn't get back to sleep because it was bothering me, and I got that because of a lot of art galleries down here. Got that stupid little rash because of the fact that I don't know, I was in St. Henry, I was with Ben and went train spotting, and I walked through this fucking brush or whatever, and I got these burrs. You know those burrs? They're like miniature cactuses. Jesus, Murphy. I got stuck in between my ankle and my shoe there, and there you go, that's what happens, you know? Et voila! Cool, eh? Gotta be careful driving a fucking 59 Cadillac through there, eh? Make sure you don't scrape the sides. Well, I don't even know if that CN-149 even runs on a Sunday, frankly. But then again, I got a new friend of mine there that told me that he actually filmed, I think, that said train one morning, and it was all Norfolk Southern engines. And I asked him, I said, what time did you take that at? He's like, oh, about 10 in the morning. I was like, really? Because that train don't always run on time. That's what's interesting about freight trains. It's not like VIA trains or Amtrak's, you know, passenger trains. They're not scheduled, but freights are in a sort of like around a certain time more, you know. That's it. I'll just walk a little more. We'll stop at the Mickey D's. What's the next street up there? Notre Dame is the next street up there. It'd be cool if there was an oldie parked around here, you know. Pokemon, eh? Out of business. Out of business. Or is it out of business? I don't know, it's weird. Top secret. Having a flashback of time I filmed I haven't filmed many elevators around here because everything, you know, this is a very wealthy part of town. I mean, it's really not for the poor at all. It's not at all what it was in the old days, or really old days. So, you know, I can't film any really elevators. Everything's locked down. Look, there's one right here. Looks vintage. Modernized partly. Would I even be able to film it? Probably not. But there was one, I remember one time I did film. One of the very few I filmed that was so old, it still had the accordion gate that you would either pull or open, or it was, you know, it was made automatic. But still, it's just that's pretty much almost unheard of nowadays. Maybe even more common to see that on freight trains. Check this out. Look at this sign. How do you like that? They have a sign here. I remember seeing this before, and there's a sign of how De La Commune Square was back in the day, like, you know, fucking turn of the century almost. Well, not turn of the century, but it looks like 1930s or 20s there, judging by those trucks. There it is. And it's right over here on the corner. That was like the trading place. Fruits, vegetables, foods, goods, whatever. Cigarettes, booze. Hey, God, I can't forget booze, you know. What the fuck? Look at this. Oh, wow. I never noticed that before. When did that happen? I like when they do stuff like that, you know. They just tear everything down, but they leave the whole facade as a tribute to history. That's really cool. Jardin Nelson. Jardin, by the way, is French for garden. Garden, jardin. There you go. Huh? Yeah. Oh, by the way, check out my Patreon page if you love what I do. You want to become a little bit of a supporter. I'm surprised so far it's not working out at all. I've had like one friend become a patron for like $2, and it's like, okay, it's better than nothing, but still, I would expect some more, you know, support. I don't know. People think maybe because I got a job. Well, that job ain't gonna fucking last. I'll tell you right now. I'm pretty much out the door, and that's that fucking stupid place. And because it's so stupid, I don't even want to go into it, or even specifically name the company in case I forgot I signed a document not to be defaming the fucking company, you know? What a disappointment, Jesus Christ. Hey, look at this, I forgot about that. Check that out, man. 1940s, I'd say. Yeah, baby. Right on. Yeah? That's the Silos building. They look a lot better shape than now, that's for sure. Cool. Forgot about that stuff. Look, there's more pictures there. Check that out. Maybe that's where I'll finish, actually. Look at that. That is a very famous picture right there. See, that's where we're right there with the tracks. See that? See, there were more tracks, like I said. There's Marché Beau Secours. We just walked by. This is like, what, 200 years ago, easily, probably. Okay, no, sorry, not 200, but over 100. Turn of the century, anyway. Awesome. Look at that. Isn't that majestic, that tall ship? I cannot respect anybody who cannot appreciate history, even in the slightest way. Because you know what they say, you can't dictate your future if you don't know your past. Amen to whoever fucking said that, I'll tell you right now. You know? Look at that. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. sun wants to come out, eh? Typical morning clouds. Such beauty. This picture I've never seen before. That's quite interesting. Look at that. Oh my god, this must have been like in the 1700s, right at the beginning, right with the settlers and Jacques Cartier and stuff. Mountain is there. Groovy. Well, I guess they ain't gonna mean no CN149, but and then again, like I said, maybe it's late. Maybe I'll get myself a fucking Egg McMuffin or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. What? I guess I'll finish the walk here down here more. A few more blocks, and then turning out to be a longer video than I thought it'd be, but whatever, it's okay. That's fine. Lots of souvenir shops around here. This is really a mix of souvenir shops and bars, pubs. I think there's a couple of hotels. I don't know. I don't come here too often because, again, it's a fucking tourist trap around here. So again, I can't reiterate how cool it is to be here right now. It's quiet. There's like a couple of people walking around. That's it. You know. Look at this fucking place. We don't need fucking windows. I don't understand this mentality. It's like, okay, you're going to advertise, but... Oh, by the way, see that? Queue de castor is French for beaver tails. It says it right there. I knew I was like translating that for nothing. Yeah. Oh, look at these places though. Oh my god, sometimes I just go a little nuts trying to imagine. Look at even the windows are original. Those old fucking useless wooden windows. They don't keep any goddamn heat inside. But imagine they're the vintage freight elevator in there. Please, if anybody works around one of these places and you're cool with your boss or you are the boss, please tell me. Please invite me over to film, to document, that's what they call it, document, one of your vintage elevators. Even if it's not that old, even if it's from the 60s or 70s, but the older the better. Seriously? Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, they're doing some work over there. I hear it. Fucking generator. Maybe that's going to be my cue to stop, eh? Here, another old place. What's in here? But mind you, when you look at all the windows that have been changed like that, chances are a building's been completely renovated. There's no originality left to set whatever the set elevator is. Yeah. Look at this. That looks like the fucking CBC symbol. What's that all about? Oh boy. I can smell the diesel. Auberge du Vieux-Port. Yeah. Right up. Oh my god. Jesus Murphy. Where the hell is there not construction, eh? Come on. Eh? Oh. Jesus. Ugh. Oh my lord. I'm gonna go this way. Guess we'll finish at Saint Laurent then, eh? Back to De la Commune Street. Actually, I'm gonna finish this right now because this is gonna wear out the battery even more. I mean, they're great. These cameras are great. They last a long time. They're on batteries, but still, I mean, you know, my day has begun. You know, I want to see what else I can film there. Yeah. So, like I said, check me out on Patreon. Elton McFall. Elton like Elton John. McFall McFall, or if you wanted to say fuck that and just send me a nice gratuity, let's call it gratuity, and then you can send that through my email, which is eltonmcfall @hotmail.com. And I really appreciate it because I do this full time. I mean, I don't have fucking 10,000 videos for nothing. I mean, you were I think if you were to look up the fucking term OCD in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of me, you know. So that's about it, guys. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate always your warm and funny, insightful, informative comments, whatever they may be. And wish you all, as a lot of us Canadians say, good day, eh?